live life to the fullest on muscle cars and more. Let's get it, let's go.
Okay, squad, so as you can see, man, this is a continuation of the getting the wheel alignment on Dracula video, man. Now let me tell y'all basically what happened, man. So your boy STUNNA REESE came here yesterday and they could not get the car on the lift because the oil pan that's on the car is actually too low. So when they was trying to put it up on the lift, it actually hit the lift, and I'll put a clip of that in this video right here so you can see. Now as you can see, man, it hit the lift, so we couldn't get it on the lift. Now there's definitely ways you could have overcame that objection, and it would have been simply just to put some blocks on the lift so that the wheels can actually roll up on the lift, but they didn't want to do that. So I went to their other location, and the owner there was simply just saying, hey, why don't we try this? Why don't we put the car up on the tow truck? As you can see right here, the car's on the tow truck, and what we'll do is we'll pull it onto the lift, the bay without the lift, and simply just set it down on the ground, and then we'll do the wheel alignment, and then from there we'll lift it back up and take it back out the bay. All right, guys, so unfortunately I'm not able to get the wheel alignment here because that machine only goes back to a 1978 vehicle, so just a big waste of time changing the wheels and everything, man. So I'm gonna have to go somewhere else where they could possibly get it done, man. Just fucking waste of time. It's crazy. All right, squad, so after that whole ordeal, man, this video is about to take a whole new direction, man. This video is going from how to get a wheel alignment to actually how to do a wheel alignment yourself at home. That's right, man. Your boy STUNNA REESE, man, is fed up. I got real short patience, so I'm gonna take my ass in the house, change my clothes, and I'm gonna do it my damn self, man, like they do back in the old days, man, with a simple ruler, string, yeah, and just a jack stand and some jacks. So we're gonna get it done, man. You see my cousin over there, he working, finishing up stuff on the crib, but while he's working, I'm working too, man. So y'all stay tuned. This is about to be a bitch. I know it. It's 100 degrees out here, but I gotta get it done, man. I gotta make it the belt boy shirt, so let's go. All right, just like that, your boy STUNNA REESE is in the proper attire. It is hot as hell out here, man, but there's gonna be a few things we're gonna need to do this application. First thing, we gotta pull Dracula out, man, so that we can get to the front wheels. We're gonna need a jack. We're gonna need 2 jack stands. Like I said, we're gonna need the string and a ruler. So let's get Dracula pulled out, man, so we can get this process started. It's hot. Hopefully I can take it for a ride and see just how well it works. Let's go. All right, so after you got the back tire secure, car in park, you want to find a jacking location to jack the car up in the front so that both wheels are off the ground just slightly. You can do it with the tires on the ground, but my car is so low that it'll be real hard to make the adjustments to the suspension once the tires are even where they're supposed to be. So for me, I'm gonna take my car up so that I can get underneath so I can get to the adjustment. So yeah, so let's find a jacking point and go from there. All right, so after you got a good mounting location for your jack and get the car up in the air, you want to make sure that the tires are not too far off the ground, just enough so they spin and move. Yep, that's all you need, just enough. Now you want to take your two main jacks. You want to place them in front of the car. All right, so we're gonna just set that one right there. All right, now time for the string. Now the part that the string plays in this whole thing is it's going to actually use or be used as your alignment tool. So you want to take the edge of the string out wherever it is. This is probably the most difficult part of this video. It's going to be finding the edge of the string, knowing me. So I'm going to cut and I'm going to cut. Just like that. All right, so what you want to do, and you just cut with a nice clean knot. You just want to make a loop, real simple, and try not to get your thread or yarn, whatever you're using, all tangled up. Because knowing me, that's what's gonna happen. But just make a nice simple loop and tie a knot on one end. And I'm just gonna set that right there on the car. You're gonna take your yarn and your thread. You gotta go all the way around the car. Never mind me. Go all the way around the car to the back tires, right about here. Now what you want to try to do is you want to try to have this string as close to the center of the tire as possible, and that's even include the center of the wheel. So we're going to adjust everything once I get it around to the front. But yeah. But yeah, we going around to the front with it. So we're gonna loop around the car and get it to the other side. Then again, same way on this side, you want it to go kind of through the center. Squeeze through. Once we get it all adjusted, I'll do the final tuning on that. Pretty much just like we did on that side. We're gonna make another loop, and we're gonna make another loop and do the same thing we did on that side. Real simple. Now we just gotta line everything up. So we're gonna start with this side, since we're on this side. Like I said, try to get it through this, around the center of the wheel, which is right around there. As you can see, it's lined up pretty good. And then don't go around to the other side and do the same thing. Now you might have to keep it tight until you get it up here, where you can take this jack and adjust it to the point that it's tight, so that you get good tension on both sides. Now the key thing to making sure you got a pretty good alignment is you want to make sure that this back string is barely touching. Now if you guys look really close, you'll see it's not touching currently at all. So we gotta adjust the stand over so that it touches it right till about that point. So let's make the adjustment on this side. All right guys, so we there. We are there. Now I noticed already that this wheel is cocked out that direction, but we gotta align the other side first before we can really get a good analysis of what's going on. All right, so on this back side we need just a little bit too on this back side as well, but it's a whole lot less than that was on the other side. Yep, that's it. So we got everything lined up. Now the next thing you want to do is make sure your steering wheel is perfectly straight to where you want it, how you want to track down the road. So to me, that looks good right there. Now this side actually looks really good to start, because as you can see, the string is sitting comfortably on that side and sitting comfortably on that side, and it's laying flat on the back as well. And it's laying flat on the back as well. So it looks like the majority of the adjustment that we're gonna have to do is on this side, because as you can see clearly, and that's why I got this ruler here, because sometimes the front wheels can be in a little bit further, but this side on the back is in quite a bit. It's about a ½ inch, and this side is actually touching. So that tells me that the tire needs to rotate in this direction in the front. This tire needs to rotate in this direction in the front. So what we got to do now is just grab some tools and try to adjust it. So y'all, let me find these tools and we'll be right back. Let's go. All right, so with front end parts, there's different makes, different manufacturers. Some people design their things different ways. Now with this particular set, you can see it is a round bar. Now this is what you want to adjust. This bar right here with the 2 screw ends on it, the tie rod end screws on it. That's what you want to adjust. You're gonna make the adjustment to this middle bar right here, the middle center bar. All right, but first thing you got to do is you got to loosen up these 2 bolts. Now some have an actual wrench attachment to the center bar, so you can just easily grab it from there, but this particular setup doesn't have it. So you just got to kind of like take a pair of channel locks, get you a good pair, and you're gonna just have to basically twist that center bar until the wheel starts actually turning in to get the desired position that you want. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, so like I said, first thing first, you got to loosen up those 2 bolts. As you can see, I already got the ratchet on the back one, and I've already loosened up the front one. So let's go. All right, so now that I got that loosened up, I'm gonna go around to the front and actually turn it so that it can draw the wheel in. If I don't pass out. All right, squad, so now that your boy don't feel like the Neanderthal man no more, man, I could take the car, man, and take it for a test drive. You see I got it back on the ground, and we're gonna see what it's gonna do, man. So let's go ahead and jump in it. Now, you guys know how bad it was when we took it yesterday to the wheel alignment shop. It was really, really bad. But as you can see, wheel is pretty much straight right now. These old cars have a little play in the wheel. So, I mean, you got to just understand that it's probably not going to be 100%. Even if I had took it to the wheel alignment shop, that play is not going to go anywhere. The wheel alignment shop is not going to get this little play out of here. They make a lot more modern suspension kits to go on these cars nowadays. And that's going to be coming, man. A lot more modern A-arms and, you know, all the other stuff, roll bars and stuff. But, you know, for now, I just want to drive, man, my car. I don't want it sitting up in any shop for long periods of time. So, you know, I had to do what I had to do, man. Shout out to everybody who watched the last video, man, and was giving me suggestions and different things on what to do. My people contacted me, told me where I could have took it, where they could have actually aligned it without taking the 24s off or anything. But as you can see, man, the wheel is driving a lot straighter right now, man, compared to what it was. So yeah, man. Now, of course, when I put the other wheels back on, I might have to make a small adjustment or anything, but compared to how it was, it's definitely a lot better. So that's what it is, man. But yeah, guys, man, just like that, man, this video is over. It's your boy STUNNA REESE, man. I hope you hung in through the whole video, man, and watched the whole thing. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell and all that, man. But till next time, I'm out. Peace.